Okay, my lovelies, so as promised, I wanted to show you how I am doing my detox shakes. I have spoken with several of you regarding, different recipes and, all the different things that you can do to make a healthy, keto-friendly shake that is packed full of nutrients and very, very good for you, as well as me personally, I think it still tastes fantastic. So obviously, that is a very subjective statement. So it's time for my lunch now, and I'm gonna be able to make a shake to be able to go, and that way it's gonna keep me full for probably easy 5 hours, maybe even 6. So that's definitely what we're gonna do right now. So I will show you all the items that I put in my shake. So first and foremost, obviously, that came in the kit. You can't this is a protein powder. It's a pea protein. It is I think it's the strawberry. It's a flavoring. It's a fruit flavoring. Not my favorite. I would much rather this be unflavored, but nonetheless, it's really a part of the detox shake. It's really the base of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I start, and this is your protein base that you're gonna start with, okay? And this is probably the worst part of the shake, but with everything else that I put in it, I cover it up, so it's not even really that big of an issue. So the next thing is, this is when I'm adding my greens. So I just have a little bit of kale left from the week. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of finish off the bag of my kale. Honestly, don't even taste it. It gets hidden in with everything else, so which is a great way to get your greens down. So I bought a big old box of spinach. So since I only had a little bit of kale left, I'll throw a little bit of spinach in here. So again, enough to where this really could almost be as much of as a salad's worth. So I'll even kind of see if you can. So I already have a decent amount of spinach in here. So now I'm going to start with the different powders. So I have some of the solids here. So next is my maca powder. Okay, this is more for me. It's more balancing. What I like about maca powder is that it's more of just a balancing superfood. So it's not so much anything having to do with keto or protein friendly. It's more of just a superfood. So I'm going to take just about that much, not very much. Go in there. Maca's out of the way. Next is another. I actually am just trying this for the first time. It's hemp seeds. This is just another thing to for your. Good. Not so much of a smell there. I actually hadn't tried that before, so this is something new today that I'm trying. So just full. It's just like another superfood, meaning that another form of protein. Just chock full of amino acids, and really just another. I'm just reading the back of the pouch. Contains all 9 essential amino acids. So I'm getting everything that I need from many different angles in all of this. So, which is the reason why whenever you're drinking these shakes, you're going to be full for hours, but you're also going to be getting all the nutrition that you need to very quickly. And you can't take supplement-wise. I mean, it would take you a long time to take every single individual supplement that you would need that you're going to put into the shake. The other one is cacao powder. Another superfood. This is more for, this is heavy in magnesium. I really do this almost more for trying to get a chocolatey flavor. Give or take, I think it kind of hides some of the other the greens powder that I put in there, which if I had my choice, obviously, I probably wouldn't put that in there, but it's so good for you that I'd rather put the cacao powder in here. To cover that. This is what I'm talking about. So this is what's called a raw reserve. Okay, this is the superfood. This is my greens powder. Okay, so it already has a little scoop in there. 1 scoop goes right in. And my matcha powder. Okay. Another superfood. Again, this is all for detoxing, getting all your nutrients in there. So it can be, I don't necessarily think that you need to do all of these things that I'm doing. It's, again, there's a lot of overlap, but that's just kind of where I'm at right now. I feel like I can get all these things and really get from it. The other thing, this is more on the keto side. This is my MCT oil, okay? Still getting all of my healthy fats. So because I'm gonna put an avocado in here, I'm only gonna do just a little bit of the MCT oil, okay? So I hadn't even put in my liquids yet. So the next thing, so that was all just like the dry, that's my, my greens and my powders. So next is my whole avocado that I'm putting in, okay? So, whoop. So I'm gonna put my whole avocado in. One avocado. Take my seed out. I don't want the seed. And what's great about an avocado in your detox smoothies or any type of smoothie that you make is that you don't necessarily, at least I don't taste the avocado like flavor. It's not like I'm drinking a guacamole. What it does is it's really for texture. So, sorry, a little messy. So it's really for texture, and you're getting, it's gonna also make it a little bit more palatable, I think, because of the texture, and gonna be one of the many things in all of this that is gonna keep you fuller longer. So definitely, if it's not the avocado, let me show you one more thing. Oh, I didn't get this out. I don't do this. I do this a couple different times. If you don't want to do avocado, you could also do pumpkin puree. Okay, that's one thing that you can do. I think all this is backwards, but oh well. In the video. Okay, so now those are all my powders. Now it's time for my liquids. This I think is really what the good stuff. You want to stay away from your sugars, but also is what makes it creamy, where you can get it down a lot better. So this is my unsweetened almond milk. Appropriate name, right? So, and then it's, people always go, well, how much do you put in there? I'm like, I don't know, just enough. So decent amount of that. Okay. A couple things I didn't put in over here. I'll remember to do that. So there's my milk, my aloe vera juice, just a little bit, not much, more like probably two tablespoons full. Now, my coconut water. What I like about the coconut water is that I think this is where the sweetness comes in and kind of pulls everything together. So the cacao powder and some of the things that are very, and the greens powder, this is what makes everything a little bit more sweet. And it's good for you with a lot of your electrolytes. So again, how much do I put in there? I don't know. About that. Sorry, I can't be a little more accurate with that. So it's just more or less, I've been eyeballing it. So this is, I don't know if you can see kind of where it's at right now. So last couple things, and then I'm wrapping it up, this is my coconut kefir, okay? Think of this as like your yogurt. This is your probiotic. So one of the things that I'm gonna do is, you can actually eat this as just, with a spoon. I can sit on the couch at night and just kind of have a few spoonfuls. Just allows to populate your gut with the good probiotics and the good bacteria that you need. Almost more for texture is I usually will put a big spoonful of this in the smoothie. So it has a kind of like it's basically, think of it as like unsweetened yogurt. So it's gonna have more of your bitter taste to it. I like that, so it's good for me. All right, last couple things, and then I'm done with my ingredients. Is I have almond butter. And I have cashew butter. I just picked the day, depending on the day. It's like, okay, well, I think it's gonna be cashew butter today. Why? Yeah, I don't know. Just because that's what I'm feeling. So it's nothing more than just come on. So just more of a spoonful. Nothing more. That's about all I need, because it's just really going in, there you go. Very good. Okay, so done with that. Last touches. Even though this is my chia seeds. What I like about this is that this allows they expand in your stomach whenever they're absorbing some of the water. So it's going to allow you to stay fuller longer. So I would stay full even before I was putting the chia seeds in the smoothie. I was actually staying full for 5 hours. I think this just keeps it up. This kind of adds even a whole other hour. So again, I do not get hungry for hours whenever I'm on this. So, okay. This is my smoothie. Good times. Good times roll. So, oh, by the way, I have my Ninja blender, and it's amazing. Had other blenders, not quite as fantastic as this one, but hold. And now we're back. Okay, so got my smoothie cup, my handy dandy little spout. It's always going to almost have that green flavor, and so it looks like I eyeballed it pretty darn good. So one thing that you can do is, it looks like there's still a decent amount that's kind of lined the sides here because it was kind of thick. If you want to, like if you're just like, I ain't wasting all this good stuff, there ain't just no way about that. So what you can do is take literally just a little bit more coconut water, a little bit more almond milk, just a little bit, because I do have still a little bit of room in my cup. So what I'm going to end up doing is just kind of mixing that around again. So what I'll do, whoopsie. And so what that does, this is my technical and official way of doing this. I'm going to take a little bit more, and there we go. We have a little bit more. So you just kind of topped it off, got a little bit more of the good stuff out of there, and now I don't feel so wasteful. So that's it, my friends. That's the big secret into my wonderful smoothie, and happy lunch to you.